Good morning. Welcome to my channel. April 27th, 2024. And I seen a news clip that I'm going to play part of for you. Who are they trying to kid? What kind of gaslighting operation do they got going on here? Psych op. I actually Googled psych op. What's a psych op? And it's a government, brainwashing of the society. So, okay, here we go. Psych ops. Military operations usually aimed at influencing the enemy's state of mind through non-combative means, such as distribution of leaflets. And then number 2, government's use of a person or phenomenon to influence a population's opinions and attitudes. See, they're psyching us right. They're psych-opping us right into a genocide of our own making. Here we go on YouTube. I'll give them a like. On Fox 26 Houston channel, convicted rapist in Louisiana sentenced to physical castration in addition to 50 years prison sentence. Young children are encouraged that this is a good thing. I see trans people talking about orchiectomy like it's the next best thing since sliced bread. My opinion, all right. I guess somehow this is a bad thing. You can make it into a good thing. Give them a bonus hole and leave them in the man's prison. He's a rapist. He raped some 14-year-old girl and got her pregnant, and the girl kept the baby. So, I don't know. I don't know. I've not heard of this being a punishment like in the current times. I guess it probably is. The chemical, the shots they give to little boys, the puberty blockers. I'm not sure which one exactly shuts down the testosterone and is a chemical castration, but this guy's going to get the real deal. I say give him a bonus hole, leave him in the man's prison. He'll get to experience what he wanted to put on somebody else. But you can't gaslight the rest of us. And after seeing this, a punishment, where else in life is a punishment used as a pleasure? Oh, sado and masochism, maybe? Those kind of sex games? This is just weird and bizarre. This man is getting punishment that is the same thing that we're supposed to praise and enjoy and love for the young men in our society. Why are they using castration as a punishment on this dude? But we're all getting crammed down our throats that trans rights are human rights and orchiectomies are wonderful. I watch the trans channels. I hear them talk about how wonderful their orchiectomies are. This guy's getting an orchiectomy. I would add one thing. I would give him a bonus hole, and then I would leave him in the men's prison. Listen.
A man in Louisiana will have a permanent reminder of the punishment for raping a 14-year-old girl. Not only will Glenn Sullivan Sr. be heading to prison for the next 50 years, a judge has ordered that his balls be removed. My next guest demanded Sullivan be physically castrated. And joining us tonight on The Factor Uncensored, we have Livingston Parish Assistant District Attorney Brad Cascio. Glad to have you here on The Factor, Mr. Cascio. Crazy situation there. A man is accused and has been convicted of raping a 14-year-old, and he was sentenced to 50 years in prison. And now part of that sentence is physical castration. Many of us have heard of chemical. But when you talk about physical, exactly what does that mean?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Of course, we're talking physical this time, as you said, unlike the chemical. I've had probably 2 or 3, I think, over the course of my career, chemical castrations that are ordered. And what that entails in the state of Louisiana is a scheduled administration of shots
Just like they do to the children, a scheduled administration of shots.
And he has to
I think you've seen enough of this. I'll leave the link down in the description and you can go watch the whole thing.
to counteract those injections
It's all a psych op. Let's Google psych op.
back to prison. For the case of physical castration, we're talking about a surgeon surgically removing the defendant's testicles from his body.
Got it. So now the person.
Got it. Okay. Oh, this stupid thing. I want that closed doc. Okay. What is the definition of a psych op? And I think I looked before on Wikipedia. Okay. We'll just go right on back to the top. Well, maybe I need to be a P. Oh. PS? Okay, here we go. Psych ops. Military operations usually aimed at influencing the enemy's state of mind through non-combative means, such as distribution of leaflets. And then number 2, government's use of a person or phenomenon to influence a population's opinions and attitudes. See, they're psyching us right. They're psych-opping us right into a genocide of our own making. Alrighty, so I wanted to get that out there in the news. I'm really curious to what the other creators are going to be talking about with this. I think somebody should say something because this is just another thing to confuse young minds. Oh, that guy in prison is getting castrated and it's a punishment. Oh, at school, they say that boys can become girls, and if they get castrated, that's a wonderful blessing. You can't have it both ways. You can't. Leave the children alone. Leave them alone.